What's up, everybody? How you doing? Your old pal Billy Tucci coming to you live from my studio. Oh, let's shine a light on Daruma. On There you go, Bodhi, our old pal Bodhi, the Daruma doll. Is you guys are helping to make our dreams come true for our goal to be filled. If you guys remember, we launched 6 days ago, and within 6 mere days, with our combined No Fan Left Behind crowdfunding campaign, we are now at, give me a second, I believe we are now at $67,785 in less than 6 days. At 9 p.m. this evening Eastern Standard Time is when we will hit our 6 day mark. So thank each and every one of you. We are on fire. It looks like we just keep going up and up and up, and the same thing with our ascent. It's just growing, and it's moving ever upwards, and this is going to be fantastic. We had some great shows last night on crowdfunding comics, and again we have another show tonight. We have Aaron Lopresti, one of the most talented guys in comics, is coming on this evening, so please join us for that. I also want to say a thing. Spoke to Bo Smith, and sad to see that truly one of the great guys in comics passed away, Tom Lyle. And Tom was really, truly one of the sweetest, one of the hardest working, one of the best storytellers and draftsmen this industry's ever seen. And he suffered a stroke a few weeks ago, and he never came out of it. And we're all for a great loss. The last time I had seen Tom was when we saw him at New York Comic Con last year. He stopped by the booth as he always did, and we chatted and laughed, and I feel so awful. I was, I had the privilege of knowing him and having dinners with him, but I wasn't friends with him like Chuck Dixon was, or Andy Smith was a great friend of his. Bo Smith was a great friend of his, and thank you, Victoria, is keeping me company. Hello, Victoria, and thank you for that. But we're all gonna miss him. He's really one of the greats, and so our thoughts and prayers to the family. I know they're doing a fundraiser to help with his funeral expenses, and Jeff Vaughn will be sending me that link, and if we can do a sort of GoFundMe or something like that to help them help the family with the funeral expenses. It's a good cause. It's something good. And let's do that if we can, and he will forever be missed. A couple of other things. Tomorrow, I'm going to debut the trailer to the SHI Way of the Warrior movie, comic book movie. It's a comic book movie, and I'm going to have Christopher Caliendo, the director, the producer, the composer of this piece, because he made this multimedia comic book. He made a motion comic, but he's got actors doing the voices. He's got an amazing score that he did, and we're going to show that 90-second trailer tomorrow. Well, I'll be coming on before our crowdfunding comics show with Meredith Finch. So here it is: SHI the movie book. A multimedia it's going to be streamed version of SHI #1, the 32-page comic with an original soundtrack, sound effects, and voiceover artist by Emmy-nominated Hollywood composer Christopher Caliendo. So please join us for that. You're going to love it. That will be offered when our digital book is offered to everyone. You will be able to stream that for a small fee. And it's amazing the work he put into it, that Christopher put into it. The actors, he had put together the whole thing immediately. He removed all the word balloons, digitally had them removed from the piece, from all the pages, and you get to see all the original pages. And it's just gorgeous. It really is. It just came out gorgeous. It's fun. It's really engaging, and it's a movie book. It's a movie comic book. So please join me tomorrow. I'll probably be going on at 7. We'll be going on to crowdfunding comics at 8, which will mean we're going on, that Niall and I start prepping with Meredith at 8:30. So if you guys can do that, and hopefully by then we'll be able to make the announcement as we are closing in on, as you guys can see with the desktop, we are closing in on $68,000. We're $2,200 away uh, from 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 $70,000, which will unlock another SHI. We're putting together our stretch goals for SHI Return of the Warrior. Are my favorite trading cards, images, and we're going to make trading cards of these images, and they're going to be exclusive to the set to all of our backers. It's called the Stretch Goal Reward Backer. We've got something super special for 100 grand if we make that, and of course, again, with our No Fan Left Behind, we're our no fan left behind campaign strategy. The two dueling campaigns, the Kickstarter and the Indiegogo, even though Kickstarter launched first, the Kickstarter and Indiegogo, both backers of both platforms will reap the awards, all the awards together. We're all in this together. It's crowdfunding comics. It's a great way to promote, to cross promote, and they're both great streams. I may prefer one to the other personally, but Debbie does all the hard work. So if you guys can see right now, we are at, let me restream. I'm sure it's here because I just posted it. But hey, Mateo, how are you, buddy? Good. So we're at Indiegogo. Our Indiegogo numbers right now, Matthew, we have like almost 1,000 backers. Say hello. Matthew's not feeling too well. He missed 2 days of school, as you could tell, as he coughs all over me. There we go. So for SHI the Return of the Warrior in Indiegogo, we're at, all right, $26,858. And on Kickstarter, and you guys will see the new exclusive that we added, on Kickstarter, which I'm sure is right here, is we are $24 away from $41,000. So thank you all for that. Let me move this over.
Oh, I got it.
Can I feed her, please? She's a good kitty. She should eat. There you go. So I want to find our backer. There's our Indiegogo. Oh, let me see if I can move this over. Can it move over? No, that's where the screen ends.
Kitty, come on.
Come on, kitty. It's strange. Let me go onto the desktop and see if I can expand this. I can expand it. Apologies, everyone. Look at that. Apologies. Oh, this restreaming with the Facebook, it does not like it. So let me move this over a little bit so we can get a nice big chunk of screen here. And then our Indiegogo has to be behind it because Indiegogo is larger and Leon is getting larger. Okay, let's do that. There's our backers, but if we do that, bam, right? Okay, let me lower it on the page. There we are. So there we are, guys. You guys are unbelievable. People told us that you can't promote, you can't launch in November. I say boo to that. You guys are all Ronin. You are our army of Ronin. We now have almost 1,000 of you. We're really shy of that. I don't know if anyone could do math. We do 446 plus 522. If someone wants to throw that out there, that would be great. And we're in our sixth day. We have 16 days left to go. And let's keep this going. The goal for this is actually to put this money back into the books, back into our stretch goals, because the $100,000 stretch goal is really expensive. But that is our gift to all of you. And it's something I really want to do. And I hope to God that we can get there. We're now, we're $2,200 shy of $70,000. We've got 16 days to go. There's no reason we shouldn't unlock $70,000 in the next day or so. But if you guys share it, if you guys can pledge, especially if you guys can pledge, we've got lots of great new stuff. We'll have new reward levels being piled up. If you could see on Kickstarter, we have the new Coquette edition, which is an exclusive comic cover for exclusively for our Kickstarter backers. We did that because we had to diverse the campaigns, and also because Kickstarter was first. But our Indiegogo, we have a great variant cover, a great exclusive coming for our Indiegogo backers, and I might be, we'll see. I'm working on something now that I really love for that to be it, and it just might. So we'll see. I'm working on commissions today. I finished a cover for Free Comic Book Day, which is going to be a lot of fun. Worked with some great great creators on it. You know, two of them of whom I respect, insanely respect, and one of them is also a personal hero of mine, and the other I might be the kid brother he never wanted. So he's got a kid brother already, but I think I'm the one he never wanted. But let me just fix it so I can fill this page up. Let's bring this down so we can fill the pages. Billy does not like negative space. So there you go. And there I am. So how's everyone doing tonight? We hope you guys are doing great. Again, guys, would you mind sharing? Debbie is a superwoman. My God, to launch, to run these dual campaigns back to back. And my poor wife, especially with her laid up back. Yesterday, her back, she pulled her back out a few weeks ago. And, well, last weekend, actually. And she couldn't even move for 2 days. She was literally in bed, laying down and then laying on her stomach and answering all the Indiegogo questions. And she finally felt a little better on Tuesday. Yes, no. Yesterday was Tuesday. Wow, we're only at Wednesday. This is great. On Monday morning, she felt a little better. And then, of course, she did it again Monday night. And yesterday, she was laid out again in bed the whole day. But she's been answering. She's been a trooper. She is the original Tucci Trooper, so she's a warrior, man. She's my little lioness, and she has just, she's just a machine. It's taking its toll on her. She's like, I'm getting paid. I'm getting a paycheck out of this, right? And I'm like, well, honey, I don't know. But no, she's putting together everything, working with printers, getting prices for our printers. We want to pay our printers beforehand. For this book, we want to really get things in motion by the end of the year. And talking to several printers, I would love to do. So we're looking at two special things for our $100,000. Knock on wood, our $100,000 stretch goal. If we can hit $100,000 for SHI Return of the Warrior, and so we were on the phone with printers, with manufacturers. I even looked into chromium to do that. But it seems pretty out of reach. It's no one really does it anymore. I know EVS was able to do it for Cyberfrog, but when I heard the price of how much it cost from our printer rep, I was astonished. And so I don't know if we can do that. But we found some other really cool things that we're going to do that are not as expensive. But I also don't want to spend $10,000 to make a chromium card or a chromium a comic book cover. So that's just the economic reality of it all, is that it is just so expensive to do that. And all the books we're a boutique publisher. We're publishing these books. We're not on the big web presses because we don't have the print runs for that. And we like that. We like being a boutique publisher. We love giving you guys limited editions. All of these books will only be available on Kickstarter and Indiegogo, and when the campaigns are over, they're gone. That's it. They will be gone. So this is your chance. We have 16 days left for you guys to get them. A lot of great new books, a lot of great variant covers. The Coquette edition cover, I think that was it's the companion piece to the SHI Boudoir edition that we had, our San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. And I don't know, I just think Brian Miller and Christy Miller and the Hi-Fi color design team did a beautiful job on it. And if you see it up close, it just looks 3D. It's gorgeous. And I just think it's probably the most beautiful sheet drawing I've ever done. And so if you guys can do that, share that with us. And heck, get it out there. Spread the word. Let's see if we can hit $70,000 tonight or by tomorrow. We had a big day yesterday. And thank you guys, because I was looking at my titles on YouTube. And I think yesterday morning when we woke up, we were at $60,000 yesterday morning. This morning when I woke up and checked, believe it or not, on our 6th day, at the dawn of our 6th day, we were $66,666. And then it zoomed back up. It moved up to something else. But as you can see on our campaigns right now, we are really close. We're what is that? What's 58? That's 40. That's 42, right? Is that 42? I'm so bad at math. It's not even funny. 58 is, I guess, $42 away from hitting 27,000 on Indiegogo, And then we are. I gotta move this one, which I didn't want to do. Let me see how the screen is and if that's distracting or not. Yeah, okay. Here we go. And on the same thing we here again, we're $74 away from reaching our goal for reaching $41,000 on Kickstarter. And you guys, I just can't believe it. You guys are unbelievable. You're fantastic. Again, thank you for helping us realize our dream to bring SHI to the forefront. But we want to make a statement with this. We want to prove to everyone that SHI is back. We want to start funding. We want to start paying for the Hotaru book. To get that book done. That is our goal, is by the time we launch SHI Hotaru, all the art is done. The coloring might not be done, but we want at least all the interior art to be done. And we can do that with you guys. If you guys help us out, we'll do. Oh, we're over 41,000. Look at that. It just bammed. Whoa! We're over 41,000. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. So, that's just moving us up ever closer. So we're now, maybe a little less than, a little more than $2,000 away now to hitting $70,000. Oh my God. If I thought about this, if we had this conversation a month ago or 2 weeks ago, I'd be like, oh, I just hope we fund it. But now you see the potential and you see the possibilities that once you do fund something, you actually see the potential of what you can do with those funds to push that book ever forward, and to have it. Let me move this here. If I move this here, and then I do this, let's put for my Indiegogo brothers and sisters out there. Yeah, that works. There you go. So here's our Indiegogo here. Here's our Kickstarter there. Let me go to Kickstarter lower, as it makes it look a little nicer. Again, we had to do the exclusive for the Kickstarter. And here's the image. Let me put my glasses on because I can't read the comments. I see them up there. So we put this exclusive up. Again, it is to differentiate the two campaigns. We are working right now, and we will launch an exclusive cover, an exclusive edition just for our Indiegogo backers as well. But we had to do the Kickstarter one first, and that's just the way it is to keep this campaign going. Here we go. I'm going to go on to this video here, and you might hear. Let me. Sorry. Okay. If I click on this, and let me see if I go, because it's so weird that you really can't see the comments when you're streaming. It gets a little frustrating. It gets a little more than frustrating. So click to expand. Maybe that's it. If I click to expand. Let's see. We don't want me talking. Come on. Okay, there you go. Let's click. Let's do that. All right, now I can see you guys. All right, groovy. All right, Robert Joseph, John Tancredi, good to see you. Craig, good to see you. Brother, post a link on these updates. I'm sorry, updates way to go. Brother, post a link on these updates. What do you mean, Craig? See if I have this. There we go. There's our links. Those are the links. If that's what you mean, there's the links. Oh, I see. If I edit this, let me see if I can do that. If I can edit it. Nope. They're in the comment section. Okay. So, if I could have edited let me see if I can edit the embed video. No. I can't edit the top, but it's in the comments, guys. There's our Indiegogo link. There's our Kickstarter link. If you guys wouldn't mind sharing it, pledging for us, that would be just wonderful, just incredible. I'm going to try to refresh this in case we move up, because I got to tell you, I get really giddy when I see that. When I see the numbers scroll up, it goes, and it's pretty wild. Even Francisca Polita was telling us about that. She's like, you're going to get so excited when you see that scroll up. And it is exciting. It's a challenge. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. It's like nothing I ever experienced before. What's up, John? How are you? Scala, good to see you, bro. Bro, you messing with me? JP, good to see you. Yes, rest in peace to Tom. And Tom was a fun guy. He was such a good guy. And it's tough when you want to talk about work when, this is work. We are working, writing press releases up, writing for this book. We're writing press releases, writing updates, going on social media, sharing things, and again talking, because this is this is real now. This is happening. So we are going full bore, having creative meetings, having distribution, trading card meetings about trading cards. We got our patches done. The patches look amazing. The design of the patch, and they actually made a patch, and it looks gorgeous for one of our stretch goals that was unlocked, that everyone gets a patch. What else? The stickers. Designing new things. Talking to Niall Scala, my brother on Crowdfunding Comics, that designed these promos that Niall has been doing for us. After Crowdfunding Comics, last night we had a marathon show. We had 2 shows last night, and we finally got off at midnight. And that's not including that I did a cover today. Yesterday and today I did a cover. I can't wait to share that with you. That was working hand in hand with our editor, J.C. Vaughn. It's a free comic book day special edition cover. And I had to finish that today, which Wes Hartman colored. And Wes did an amazing job. And congratulations to Wes Hartman for Sasquatch being fully funded. And congratulations to you. It's a great book. It's basically Bigfoot in space. And it's well-deserved. So congratulations, Wes. And it was a privilege seeing the cover you did, that you colored today. I finished the cover last night, but then I had to redraw a face on it. And then Wes was just bam, right at work. And that also with just other things, I had my nephew in town. I had to drive him to LaGuardia Airport, which is about an hour away, both ways. So we did that. I got the oil change in my good old truck. My Dodge Ram, now has over 346,000 miles on it. But and it's running like a beast. But I think it might be getting a little long in the tooth. We're gonna love and care. I want to get it through the winter. It's my convention truck. It's my hunting truck, and it's basically my truck. We call it Big Blue. It was my father-in-law's truck, and it's a 2003 Dodge Ram 1500 with the 5.7 Hemi, and it's just a beast. It's a great truck. I love it. I love driving in New York City when I go in and set off all the alarms, because it's got sidewinders on it and stuff like that. It's real loud, and it's just a fun. It's just a great ride. But he's getting a little long in the tooth, man. He's starting to creak a lot. Things are breaking. If you guys recall, I almost died 2 weeks ago. The hood latches, both of them, or the spring and the hood latch, rotted and snapped. I must have hit a bump or something like that, and my hood slammed up when I was doing 70 miles per hour. Now, I wasn't doing 70 miles per hour because 70 miles per hour is illegal in New York State. I was doing 55 miles an hour which is the speed limit, but it didn't make it any less scary. And that hood just slammed up, smashed the windshield, busted the hood, crashed like that. Thank goodness I was on the left lane, and I was right near a big shoulder, and I just pulled up on the grass. But I don't recommend that at all. So, got a new hood put on. My Legion buddy Danny put it together. Thank you, Danny. And it's running great, but again, it's just he's just getting up there. So, and I like to baby him. I'd love to keep him forever, but my father-in-law would love him back. My father-in-law has a small farm in Pennsylvania, and it's a perfect truck, farm truck. And it was originally his truck, so I think it would be it's only apropos that Big Blue returns to the farm. And it's been like it's like an old family member, and I'm not giving him up on him yet. I'd love to have him for the winter and then give Papa back his truck in the spring. But when your dog, we took him to the farm. Well, we are literally going to take Big Blue to the farm. So all right, here we go. JD, Chris, good to see you, Chris. Hey man, you must be impressed with your Blackhawks. You guys doing pretty good. So congratulations, Robert Gibbons. Good to see you, my friend. Who else? Clayton, of course. My brother Clayton. Good to see you, Rusty. Norman Scott. Good to see you, buddy. I got your books. We will ship them out. He collects Doc over here. Doc, Norman Scott. Doc collects international editions, and he asked me if I had them, and I have them right there on the bottom level of my desk, waiting for me to just bring them downstairs to Deb and ship them out. Doc, if you can, I'm gonna write in our email, which is Tucci Troopers, and that is on. This is for on Facebook. If you email Deborah at this email, that's another thing we're building. The website we're building the. If you opt, I spelled it wrong. Again, it's getting opt. Getting with all these monitors at the Blevins Media Center. There you go. There you go. You email Deborah or anybody. Oh, what is that? Artist Express. We don't want to send that to Anthony. .net. Escape. All right. So, anybody wants anything? Anybody has any questions? Any comments? You can email Deborah right there at tuccitroopers@optonline.net. In the new year, we will be having, because we do have our website, billytucci.com, which is also crusadefinearts.com. So we'll probably have Deb at or info at billytucci.com. And that's it. That'll be an easy way for you guys to get to us. Let's see. Mystery bag. What are a few of the surprises one might expect in the mystery bag? Glad you asked, Miss McCool. Well, first things, we have cool things like we have for the little things. First of all, you will get one of the books for Return of the Warrior. But you'll also get a lot of fun things. We're going to throw a lot of fun things in. Little things like this, like our Tucci Troopers magnet. But there's going to be a classic SHI comic. Heck, I'll be even doing a little. Whoopsie. I'll be doing a few original sketch covers. So I'll be throwing some sketch covers in. Let's see. We have a few of these special editions. Let's see. I don't know if this is my metal edition, but even if we have like a metal edition of some of these fun books, we'll throw that in, of course. But also some classic SHI comics, original Way of the Warrior books, sketch covers. I'm going to do some sketch covers. I'll throw sketches in there. SHI, the Way of the Warrior #1. I have a few of them. So I'll throw those in. Everyone will be different, but with the mystery bag, I promise you that you will not be disappointed. I might even do some sketches on backboards, and no two will be alike. That's for sure. And even have like really rare books. And special books, like this was a very limited edition Free Comic Book Day SHI and Winona Earp comic. So that might go in there too. What else do we have? Let's see, because we were collecting and putting all these together. What is that? We'll go through them. We'll find, but there will be classic SHI comics in there. An issue of Return of the Warrior. Some might be the super rare black and white, pure black, pure line ones there. Some of them might be, maybe even the Indiegogo people might be getting a Kickstarter exclusive and vice versa. Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. So it's a lot of fun. The mystery pack's it's gonna be chock full of stuff, stretch goals, and it's gonna be fun. Some stuff from Zombie Samba we have left over. Some old classic SHI stuff. I have some really cool things like this as well. We have like this Vampirella trading card. It's a limited edition Vampirella, Billy Tucci 50th anniversary Vampirella trading card. Also our metal edition cards, the Lady Death SHI metal edition card, which was exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con. I have a few of these. So we're going to throw all this stuff in, and that'll be fun. That's going to be a lot of fun doing that. We might even, if we can, see if it's here. No, that's my official Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con. We have pins. We have exclusive pins. So, but I don't know if we can fit the pins in because I don't want the pins to ruin the book. So we might not be able to put pins in, but we'll see. It's going to be fun. There's a lot of fun stuff in the mystery pack. Again, sketch covers, classic SHI covers. A few people will get an original SHI, The Way of the Warrior #1. We'll do sketches. Again, of course, everyone gets some copy of SHI, The Way of the Warrior. You'll be getting the cross promotion exclusives. So if you're on Indiegogo, there's a really good chance that you're going to get a surprise Kickstarter exclusive book. So Peter Zambucci, good to see you. Now part of the Crusade universe. Dr. Zambucci, It's good to see you, and thank you for contributing to the book. So, Bobby Johnson, good to see you. Let's see what this says, if I can read it. Elusive asks, Billy Tucci, will that artwork of she in the samurai armor be available in a print or a cover? The art in the last update. Oh no, that was someone. Oh, I'm sorry, that was someone else's art. I just love that art. That Chinese artist. I do have she in samurai armor, but it's not that piece. Isn't that beautiful? I just love them. Like, oh, let me throw that in because it just looked like she to me. But no, that won't be in. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yes, elusive. It's so beautiful. Perry, good to see you. And yeah, unfortunately, no. What did I pay PayPal? We paid PayPal something. What is Matthew getting now? Matthew is getting something. Radams Torres, hey, are you going live with EVS tonight? I don't know. I would in a heartbeat if he'd have me on. I texted him earlier that I have Aaron Lepresti is coming on Crowdfunding Comics, and I think it would be cool if Aaron and I go on his show. But it's his show, so whatever he wants to do, we'll do. Nick, Yasu Afilamu. Good to see you, my friend Tikanis. I hope you're okay. It's getting a little cold, right? Curas menos. That means I'm freaking tired. Cleo, the weather's coming in, and I feel like I haven't slept. Well, I think I'm living like you, Nick. My buddy Nick gets up like 4 o'clock in the morning and works till, I don't know, like 2 in the morning, and then you go to bed for 2 hours. So it's good to see you, Nick. Congratulations on your beautiful daughter getting married. The pictures look stunning. You look fantastic. And I hope a lifetime of blessings, happiness, and health for her and her husband. So congratulations to you, your wife, your daughter, and your whole family. So yes, how do I say that? Radames Torres? Radames? Forgive me if I'm butchering your name, but yes, I hope so. I'll be watching too, and hopefully we'll come on. I think it'll be great. It will be great. It'll be a lot of fun. I had a great time on his show. You guys are crazy. What an adventure it was going on his show. It was so much fun. Reminiscing. We've been friends, EVS and I, for we've been. Oh my gosh, that's a good. EVS and I have been friends for over 20 years, and it's always great to catch up with him. It's always great to hang with him, and it's a lot of fun. I think he's so entertaining. And he's just got a great personality. Are you considering adding a Connie V Metal cover? Peter, isn't that cover, and let me see if I have Connie's in my OBS here. Let me see if I have Connie's image. I'm going to add Connie's cover here, because you guys have to see this cover by Connie Valentina. So let me do a Connie V. Okay, so I'm gonna let me look at it. Connie Valentina made one of the most beautiful illustrations I've ever seen, and her cover is taking off. It's huge. People love it. So here's Connie's cover, and I'm going to add it. That's not the final. Let me see if I can find the final. Hang on. I'm going to browse. Let me browse and get another one. Sorry. Connie. Let's see if it's there. It might be RTW Connie. Let's see. Connie. This Mac. These eyes. Okay. Okay, here it is. Well, this is it. Okay, I'm going to show you the cropped image. But it's a full image, but the cropped image is just gorgeous. Look at that. So there's the Connie Valentina image. If you guys could see it, it's just beautiful. You know what? Her art is just too good. We got to give the whole image, because we're gonna make that a wraparound cover. It's that beautiful. Connie. Here it is. Here's Connie's cover. So we're gonna add that. Okay, there it is. This is Connie's cover, and look how gorgeous that is. That is on both levels. It's going to be a wraparound cover. So this will be the front, and then we're going to have to mask some of this and bring it over. And we'll blend it in. It'll look beautiful. We'll take this part here and have it on the back, but it's one of the most beautiful illustrations I've ever seen. and I just fell in love with it. Debbie and I fell in love with it, and she is really one of the greats, and the response to her just we're overwhelmed that, and because she is so deserving of wider attention, of greater attention, greater exposure, because she really is one of the best illustrators in the world working today. So let me see if I can. So if you guys could do it, she's on both campaign platforms. She's on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. So if you guys wouldn't mind going on to checking it out, it's called the Connie Valentina image. We have her art, and there's also a print. You can get a print package with it as well. Peter, if you wouldn't mind, message Deb and see if she would consider doing a metal edition. I'm sure we'd have to do the feelers with it, because they're not cheap. They're pretty expensive, but they're super expensive to make. We don't really make a lot of money on it, but I think it's such a cool thing to do. But if we get the orders there to justify it, and I think so, I think this actually warrants it. I think that would be wonderful. And she really is just an incredible talent. So if you guys, if you wouldn't mind helping us out, share, pledge. Of course, most importantly, pledge, but share as well. You're not going to be disappointed. This book is looking beautiful. The page is looking gorgeous. Last night on Crowdfunding Comics, we had our first Team SHI, part 1. And we talked about writing with the writers. We had our editor, JC Vaughn, and my writing partner, Stephen Peros on. And we talked about the writing process, about the story process. You can find that on crowdfundingcomics.com. It was the episode last night, and it was just great of how the two of us approached the same property. And what I loved about bringing Stephen on is that Stephen, I've been married to this character for over 25 years. I came up with her initially in 1990 in college, and so it was great to get a fresh face come in with fresh ideas. And he's a fan of SHI. He bought SHI, and I think he just bought it because we lost touch, Stephen and I, after high school. And it's so funny because I went to FIT in New York City, and he went to NYU, and we only saw each other like once or twice on the train on like a Saturday morning going back out to Long Island, or going home on a Sunday night back to the dorms. And one of those things like, yeah, we got to get together, let's hang out. And we never did until the San Diego Comic-Con 1994. And then we all got together, and he had bought the books he says that he's a fan, but I know he just bought it because he was one of my best friends since 7th grade. But it was so great because he loves the character, he believes in the story, he loves the idea of having a character mature and to age with time, and to have her age in real time from when we last saw her. And so it's cool to have, Anna Ishikawa as this single mother raising her teenage daughter, and living a life that, with her warrior days far behind her, she's finally gotten over her divorce with Peter Denise, who was the detective in the first series, The Way of the Warrior. But Peter became a vigilante, as what happens in comics, and you realize that crime does not pay. So it was great to have a fresh face, a fresh outlook on it, and a fresh perspective. And again, he loved the idea of where we had brought Anna to this point, and he came in and just blew me away. We had a great meeting. This is months ago, where we were smoking cigars and drinking scotch, and I was just running story ideas by him, and then it just blew up. It was almost like a Chinese box becoming, unraveling and finding new clues and it just made sense. So we talked about that last night. We'll have my co-artist Ricardo Silva, I believe, on next week. If he's not on next week, he'll be on the week after. We got to check his scheduling and Niall's scheduling, because Niall does all the scheduling for Crowdfunding Comics. And, Niall has scheduled our guests all the way into the end of January, which is kind of cool. And, another cool thing is when you self-publish, when you're publishing again, my whole year, like my convention schedule, my appearance schedule for 2020 is booked. And as is just my day. My days are broken down on a whiteboard, and then I have a program that what I have to do in the AM, what I have to do before 9 a.m., what I have to do before lunchtime, What do I have to get done that day art-wise? What do I have to get done that day right script-wise? What are we doing with crowdfunding comics that night? What about myself coming on live? Promotion. You're promoting it. Doing the studio over here and turning the studio into a fulfillment set, the other side of the studio into our, and it's a big room. It's a, I don't know, 10 by 24-foot room, and that'll be our fulfillment center. So we're working all that stuff, putting that together, and it's a lot of work, but it's great because I love taking naps. And I'd even say 2 weeks ago, I was taking a nap every day. I'd lay down, take a good power nap, half hour, 45 minutes, and I'm up to go. I don't even think about that now. And I looked at the time, and it's like, it's 6 p.m. So I just wanted to come up here, say hello to everybody. Thank you guys, especially the Kickstarter people that you pushed us over 41,000. Our Indiegogo people that were so close to 27,000. And that means that we're edging ever closer to $70,000 in 6 days. And we only have 16 left to go. Once the campaign is over, it is over. So thank you guys. Please pledge. Please share. Please go on Crowdfunding Comics this evening. It's now 8:22, and that means that Niall and I will be having our meeting with Aaron, I guess. Have Aaron come on for our pre-show talk so we can work everything up. We go live at 9 p.m. Thank you guys for being patient with us last night. Skype was going wonky all over the world. So, brah, what you mean? I'm watching you. What did Matthew? Hey, Matthew. It's my son. What's up, Clayton? Good to see you, my friend. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go. Thank you guys for helping us out with this. This is just wonderful. You guys are just pushing us ever forward. And heck, maybe we can get to $100,000 on this. Wouldn't that blow the establishment away? Again, we're all outlaw. We're all Ronin. You guys are our Ronin army, almost 1,000 strong. And how about that? Take that, mainstream comics. Take that, Marvel. Take that, DC. We've got an army now of warriors, a warrior army of masterless samurai, male and female. And you guys are backing us. You guys are all family. Again, we're Tucci troopers. So you guys will have a great day. I'm going to sign off. And please pledge, please share the link, the links. Let me see if it's here. Boom. The links are in both chat streams right now. And guys, if you guys share it with your friends, share it with your family, anybody that likes samurai books, likes, martial arts, likes warrior stuff, likes horror, because this is horror, this is a horror. It's got a lot of horror in the story, a lot of tension, a lot of fun stuff. So, guys, if you don't mind, I'm going to get going. Sayonara, domo arigato, to Nick Kalinikta, Nick, and you guys just keep kicking ass for us. Thank you. We love you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Or we'll see you this evening. I'll be on this evening with Niall Scala and with Aaron Lopresti. I think he might be our only guest because we've been doing 2 guests, doubling up our guests. Let me check. I'm going to go into YouTube and see. Let's see YouTube. See if the promo's been up. Poor Niall has been killing himself. He's working so damn hard, working on his regular job, working on the promos for me, helping us out with SHI and also with Crowdfunding Comics. And we've gotten such a deluge of guests that want to come on our show, and we want them on, that we've been doubling up our guests. And it's kind of cool because everybody, it's really cool because it makes the show go a lot faster, and it's great to have people interact, creators interacting with each other. And that's it. So, all right, let me see where we are. Where is Crowdfunding Comics? Come on, Crowdfunding Comics. So weird, some of these things, they act so different. Let me go to Crowdfunding Comics. A lot of people streaming right now. A lot of people live. Lots. So here we are, Crowdfunding Comics. We are, looks like we are 1.84. So we're closing in on 2,000 subscribers. So, all right, thank you guys. I think Aaron Lopresti is our guest tonight. That's it. And I'm going to get going. Caleb, good to see you, buddy. How are you, man? Boy, we had fun, huh? And thank you for being one of our guest hosts. Thank you for being on the panel with us at the Baltimore Comic Con. I look forward to many more. You're a great guy. You're one of the best. Caleb Toussaint is one of... Oh, Janice, my friend Janice that I've known since we were junior high school pledge. Thank you so much, Janice. Your son's name's Nick, right? I hope he's doing good. He's a great kid. Thank you so much for helping us out, for pledging for Steve and I. We all grew up together. So anyway, so Caleb Toussaint, he's a creator in his own right. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. You just wish me luck, if you guys can see. And Caleb, do I have Nook here? My son was reading Nook and loves it. So here you go, Caleb. Caleb Toussaint. I want to make my own little crowdfunding call out right now. And Marcelo Biot. This is Nook. This is Caleb Toussaint's book. And what Nook is Nook is the story. It's so I'll read it right here. Fleeing the oppression of World War II Germany, Avery and her family moved to a remote farmhouse on the border of France, only to discover that their new home is haunted by a dark past and a cat named Nook. So it's a beautiful book. Marcelo did this drawing for me. Thank you, Marcelo, in Chicago. And it's just, what a beautiful book. I mean, you got to look at this. It's stunning. And it's pretty scary too, but it's brilliant. I would submit this for an Eisner Award, Caleb. I really would. And you can submit your own books. I mean, look at this work. That's art. This is art. Look at this. Nook. Okay? VillageComicBooks.com. You can check out Nook, or Caleb, if you have your campaigns in demand or anything like that, or your website, please share it with everyone, because it is beautiful. I love this book. I've read it 3 times already. So let's put it there. The production values, everything. You're an incredibly impressive young man, my friend. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get going. Good to see you guys. Christopher Caliendo is here. So I'm going to let Christopher Caliendo's music take us out. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to play a bit of music from Christopher Caliendo, but I think I'm going to have this beautiful Connie Valentina art be the lead. So I'm going to take my leave of you all. Let me go into iTunes so I can. Here you go. It's She Part 2. No, it's the trailer music. So let's bring Connie's art to the forefront, as it deserves to be. So here's Connie. Again, guys, we are closing in on $70,000. Thank you all. Whatchamacallit is 840, so that looks like we are $142 away from $27,000 on Indiegogo. And we are over $41,000 on Kickstarter, and we are closing in on, let me go to Connie's artwork. We are closing in on $70,000, so unleash another great stretch goal. So thank you guys. Please share. Here is the beautiful Connie Valentina's stunning artwork, and we'll let Christopher Caliendo's music take us out. So, here it is. So thank you, Christopher. Thank you, everybody. It's short. It's about 34 seconds. Let's see if I have anything a little bit longer. I don't right here. So thank you all. Peace, love, comics. I'm going to let this take us out, and I'm going to go live with Niall Scala and Aaron Lopresti at 9 p.m. in a mere half hour. So thank you, guys. Thanks for pledging. Thanks for sharing. See you in a little while. A half hour.